Well, hey there, I see you came back again. Can't get enough of Bossy Bess, huh? Or maybe you just can't get enough of Jesus. I bet that's what it is, right, Big Sal? Well, looky here. We are almost finished with our parking lot work here at the Deer Creek construction site. Well, now, sometimes, as you can imagine, on a Sunday morning, it's been pretty crazy around here with all the work that we've been doing. We're having to show people which ways to go. Big Sal here, she's our main traffic director. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if people got so used to following Sal that they didn't know when it was finished what to do, that they forget what to do when the construction work's all done. You see, Sal's job as traffic director, it's temporary. It's not going to last forever because pretty soon we're going to be all done. We're going to be out of here. My job as foreman here at this particular construction site, it's going to be over before you know it. Nice work, Sal. Enjoy the service. Friendly smile, that's what we're all about, right? Well, it reminds me of another story about John the Baptist. You see, John the Baptist was kind of like Big Sal. He was preparing the way. He was pointing towards Jesus. But just like Big Sal, his job was temporary. And in today's story, you're going to learn that it was time for John to step aside because Jesus is now who the people are going to follow. So John spent some time teaching and leading the people, but it was temporary because it was time for him to step aside so that Jesus, who was fully God and fully human, he was the Messiah and he could lead his people. Now, we already know that Jesus is the Son of God, and it's important to understand why God came to earth as a human. So that brings us back to our big picture question. Now, why did Jesus become human, Big Sal?
Well, to obey his Father's command and rescue all us sinners.
That's right. She gets it every time. She gets it right every time. Now, several weeks ago, we learned that Jesus obeyed God by being baptized. Then we learned that Jesus was tempted, yet he never sinned. We also learned this week that John the Baptist told people to follow Jesus. You're going to hear that story in a little bit. Now, listen, when you go to a friend's party, I went to Big Sal's the other night, and it was Big Sal's birthday. So I didn't go to the party expecting people to celebrate me. It was Big Sal's birthday. I won't tell you how old she is. Well, anyways, I didn't go expecting myself to be the center of attention. And in the same way, John the Baptist wasn't trying to get glory for himself. He was ready to make sure that Jesus got the glory, just as he deserved. He wanted people to obey and follow Jesus, not him. So, let's talk about it. How can we celebrate Jesus in our lives? Big Sal, what do you think?
Well, we sing, we pray, we share about him with other people.
Boy, those are great ideas. We can sing praise songs to Jesus. We can talk to him when we pray. Why, we can tell others about him. And most importantly, we can give him glory in everything we do. Now, we can also obey God's commands, such as loving our neighbors, praying for our enemies, honoring our parents, or being baptized to show that we believe in Jesus. All of these are different ways to celebrate Jesus, right? Oh boy. Well, You're going to watch a video in a moment about John the Baptist stepping aside so that others could follow only Jesus. And we want you to remember, Jesus was greater than John. John joyfully stepped aside, and Jesus is the promised Messiah. Well, next week's our last week here at the Deer Creek construction site, so we'll see you for one final time. Make sure to come back and see us.